Hinton Iowa School District is making a case to voters to approve a multi-million-dollar bond issue in November. The referendum seeks to address several needs in older sections of the high school and the middle school building.
KTIV's RJ Breen explains the push for the bond and why school officials say this is essential for safety and growth in the district.
This building is an old building, and you've got to take steps to maintain it.
On November 5th, voters in the Hinton Community School District will be asked to approve an $11.9 million bond seeking to address multiple infrastructure changes. Some of those changes include replacement of windows, security upgrades to doors, and new science rooms.
We're just at that stage where it's time to make some improvements for our students to make their learning environment the best it can be.
Now, the Hinton Community School District's bond this year will address a number of items throughout the building. One of those in particular being the windows. Some to older parts of the building, like you can see behind me, are over 100 years old.
We also have some roofing that we need to, two areas that we were not able to take care of a couple years ago that we want to get to. And then for other buildings, we've got the elementary, we're going to add a special ed classroom and one other classroom to meet the needs that we have down there.
Last year, the district tried passing a similar measure that failed to pass. Superintendent Ken Slater says the district has listened to the community members on what to improve and hopes with the new changes the measure can pass.
We really wanted to simplify the question, and I think our voters will recognize that we really we're intent on listening to the community and finding out what they wanted and making sure that we're matching their priorities with the projects that we selected.
In Hinton, Iowa, RJ Breen, KTIV News 4.
If voters approve the bond in November, Slater says it will add an extra $9.44 per month to the property taxes of a home valued at $250,000. If a home is valued at $350,000, Slater says it'll add about $13 per month to that home's property taxes. The term of the bond, by the way, is 20 years.
And the bond also requires a supermajority or 60% approval to pass. And you can visit KTIV.com right now to learn a little more about the bond issue and when you can attend an informational meeting.